Dear Mom, looking at birthday cakes reminded me of my birthdays as a child and how food brought the whole family together. I grew up in the Philippines until I moved to the US when I was 4 years old, and I remember Christmas being a big celebration for our family and all the food you would make for us. That is why today I am trying to make one of my favorite dishes you always made for me, kare kare. Whenever I eat kare kare, I am transported back to my childhood and your dish. You would have oxtail, tripe, eggplant, okra, string beans, bok choy, and a hefty dose of peanut butter sauce. It was food that I ate when I needed a hug or when there was something to celebrate. I remember all the times you would make us dinner while Brother Mugsi, Sister Undang, and I would be doing our homework. I fondly remember hearing the sounds of you chopping the veggies, the wild swings and hard thuds of the meat cleaver, and the constant humming sizzle of the garlic sautéing as a symphony of white noise. At times, I like to guess what dish you're making for dinner based on the aroma whiffing out. This is a simple dish, but can be difficult in the sense that it takes a lot of time for the oxtail to cook properly, where the meat needs to be tender enough to fall off the bone. However, if it's cooked too quickly, the meat would be too tough and it would be too hard to chew. It's ironically no different than our relationship. It took a long time for us to understand each other. I quickly assimilated to the American culture, and you were still holding on to traditional values. I thought of you being antiquated, and you thought of me being unnecessarily difficult. Now, being a mom myself with 2 boys, I realize how much pressure we are under. We are unforgivingly held to a high standard of being the perfect mother, and nothing less. But now I see that you are doing your absolute best, and that is imperfectly perfect. Eventually, things started getting better, which improved with every dinner we had together. The food was familiar, it reminded me of my grandma, but I started making new happy memories with you. If there is anything I want you to know is thank you for being patient with me while I adjusted to the US. We had a lot of communication barriers, but for you, cooking was your love language, and it was understood by both of us. Just like you, I will let the food speak for itself, but not before I say one more thing. I love you, Mom.